All right, welcome back. So now is the time to choose our hosting provider. I'm going to search for top hosting provider, and I can go to something like that, and it's gonna give me like a rank of different hosting providers, and as you can see, Bluehost is all the way on top. Bear in mind that these ranking websites are all different. This is updated to February 2017. But again, it depends of the website you are. Perhaps these websites are affiliates, which they want to basically you to click on certain website, and they try to encourage to click on certain websites. So again, it's really like personal choice, but in my experience, I found Bluehost very good. If you are thinking to change to something else, if you already done it before, or if you heard of bad things about Bluehost, or you perhaps heard that HostGator perhaps is better, please go and do HostGator. But for the purpose of this course, I would just go through Bluehost. But they're very similar, as long as they have pretty much the same control panel, then you should be okay. So I'm gonna go into Bluehost for now. I'm gonna visit the page, and it's gonna go through the main page. That's it. It's gonna basically tell you that you have a promotion here, $3.95 a month for a basic hosting. I'm gonna click on Get Started Now, and these are the plans available. And apparently we have a Prime plan at the same price as Plus. So I've got a Plus at the moment on mine. I can have unlimited websites, unlimited website space, which is very good. Again, if you want to go to the Prime, well, it's the same price as the Plus. I would go for that, to be honest. It gives you like one domain privacy, and it gives you also Site Backup Pro, which is just a little software that backs up your domains, your websites. But you can find that later on in this course. I'm gonna show you exactly what plugins to choose to back up your website. For now, you can go to one of these plans. You can even go for a basic plan if you want to save some money. It only gives you one website at the moment. 50 gigabyte of space is plenty for our purpose. And then just press select. So I'm gonna go into one of these. It doesn't matter. Okay, so the next step is to input our domain name on the right hand side here on the right box. It says I have a domain name. So I'm gonna just skip this part and I'm gonna go to the next one, but in your case you just put your domain name that you purchase on GoDaddy and then press next and follow the instructions for the payments. Back. So basically what I have to do, I have to just basically log in, put my credential and log in. So you probably have received an email from Bluehost with your credentials, or you just click on login and just trying to log in from there. Pretty straightforward, and press submit, and you should be able to see this page. So this is the page, the Bluehost page, and you got all these buttons here. Don't worry, don't get overwhelmed about this. You probably use 2% of this, okay? So don't worry too much about all these functions. So what we have to do now, we need to link our domain name, which is in Bluehost, our domain name, which is in GoDaddy, into Bluehost. So I'm gonna show you graphically what we are doing. Okay, what we're essentially doing is this. We have our .com domain into GoDaddy, and then we have our host, which is Bluehost. What we're gonna do essentially is we're gonna copy something from this page that I'm gonna show you, which is an assign page. Assign, and we're gonna copy this and paste it into our GoDaddy account so that the two would be linked together. Okay, so I'm going to show you that in a second. And then we're going to go into domains, and we're going to go into assign. In assign here, I have to click on use a domain that is not already associated with your account, and you have to choose this. So I'm going to kinsensei.com, and now what Bluehost is going to do is going to verify who's this website belong to. Okay, so it says here, the step number 2 says verify ownership. So to verify ownership of the website of the domain kinsensei.com, please point the name server for the domain kinsensei.com to this. So don't worry too much about this terminology. You don't have to know the meaning. What you essentially need to do is simply copy this and paste it into our GoDaddy. So I'm going to just right click here. I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to go into my GoDaddy account. I'm going to open another tab. I'm going to go into GoDaddy account. Don't worry, you can still pause the video and rewatch these again. You have lifetime access anyway. So I'm going to just log in here. I'm going to go into my products. And again, if you go into your GoDaddy, log in, and you should be able to see your product under your name here. Okay, my products. It's very simple. That's why I love GoDaddy. Then you're going to go into manage next to domains. As you can see, I got quite a few domains. I can go to Kinsensei here. I'm going to click on it. And that's what we need to see on our screen. So under kinsensei.com, you should be able to see settings. And under settings, we'll see name server. And that's what it says here. It says ns47domaincontrol.com. That's what is being assigned to. So what we're going to do, we're going to click on manage. Then we're going to go into custom. We're going to add a new name server. And what you have to do here, you have to click on the first field, right click on it and press paste. And you see our name, Bluehost. What we have to do then to remove that comma, highlight the second part here, right click and cut it off. Make sure you don't leave any space. You know, it's not case sensitive, but you never know. Always make sure you remove the spaces. Go to the second clause, the second field here, and then you just press OK. Once you've done that, you just press save. On the top right says your request has been submitted. Changes may take a few moments to take effect. Okay, I'm going to refresh the page. And as you can see now, Bluehost is being assigned to my GoDaddy, and vice versa. So if I go back to GoDaddy here, now that I've done that, I can go to step 3. Step 3 gives you 3 options. I would stick with the first one. Step number 4 says if you want to, it says please specify a directory you would like the add-on to point to. Now at the moment I already got our website, but what I would do, I would just keep this separate. I want to have Kinsensei as a separate website. So I'm going to create a new directory, and that's what I suggest you to do as well. So go into that, and then just make sure this gives you the name of the website you bought. So the subdomain in my case here is going to be this. Don't worry too much about this. If you don't have this, that's fine. You basically, people's gonna go, they're gonna basically visit your website by using the domain name you bought. Okay, so just keep it simple, and then just press assign this domain. Okay, so you're pretty much done. And the next step would be installing WordPress. So I'll see you in the next video.